temptation comes my way. When I cannot stand, I'll fall on you. Jesus, you're my hope and stay. Lord, I need you. Oh, I need you. Every hour I need you. My one defense, my righteousness. Oh God, how I need you. Lord, I need you. Oh, I need you. Every hour I need you. My one defense, my righteousness. Oh God, how I need you. You're my one defense, my righteousness. Oh God, how I need you. My one defense, my righteousness. Oh God, how I need you.
Hey everyone, I'm Jen Maher and this is our midweek moment, and today is Ash Wednesday, so that brings us to the age-old question, what are you doing for Lent? And I think it's a great thing that there's this kind of universal sense that as Catholics we want to do something for Lent. I think the hard part is choosing what. And so as I was reviewing kind of what I've done over the years, there have been some kind of comical ones and some more serious ones. So there was one year where I decided that carbohydrates were not my friend. There were, pancakes and bagels and pizza, and so I gave up flat, round food. Another year, I decided that I needed to not speed. I was just going to drive the speed limit for that whole period, really to learn how to be on time for things and not try and speed to catch up for the fact that I was running late. Another year, I adopted either 30 or 60 minutes of silence a day, and it needed to be screen-free. I figured out very quickly. There was a year where we had this wheel of virtues at the church, and you could spin it, and I think one year I got generosity, and another year I got like respect. And so I spent those Lents working to find ways to be generous or find ways to be respectful. And then another year, I tied a couple things together. So rather than just giving up computer games outright, I connected them to the fact that I wanted to be more serious about morning prayer. And so I couldn't play the games until I had done the prayer. So one of the things I wanted to talk about is, do we ever think about the intended results of our Lenten practice when we pick it out? And so I can tell you that I gained almost nothing other than a good story from giving up flat round food for Lent. And that was because I spent most of those days refereeing what was flat and what was round. And so had I really given up the tortilla chips, or if I, or did I just need to stop buying the round ones and I could start buying the triangular ones? And how thick did something have to be before it was no longer flat? So one, I would never recommend anything with complex rules, but I also, there was no particular spiritual benefit other than somehow connecting, like, oh, I'm not gonna eat that, why, and connect it back to God. Another year, I decided that rather than trying food, I would give up speeding. And the speeding, ultimately it taught me kind of an important lesson on being on time, but it didn't offer me any spiritual benefit as far as I can tell at all. And again, it made for a pretty good story. The years that I've adopted silence, and that has been productive enough that I've done that for more than 1 year, um, I really have found that that time has been a gift back to me, that we're so over, there's so much that comes out us all the time. Like, there's never any silence. You know, you get in the car, you turn on the radio, you get it out of bed, you pick up the phone, you turn on the TV while you're doing like, there's not silence. And so that turned out to be good, because when I was experiencing silence, I found a natural inclination to pray kind of emerged. Um, Adopting the virtue sounded like a great idea and had some benefit, but it was one of those things that I was proud of myself when I found the opportunities, but I wasn't really good about, at the end of the day, doing an exam and going, well, did I find all the opportunities to be generous today? Did I find all the opportunities to be respectful? So I think those could have been more useful, but they just didn't happen to be for me. Um, the one that I think was probably the most useful was connecting the prayer with the computer games, so that one the one was almost a reward for the other. And that motivated me out of my own sense of uh, desire for fun, that, and it didn't really become a chore. It became an understanding of the proper order in life is to be grateful to God and spend time, and then to go enjoy the pleasures of life. And so that and the silence were probably the two best things that I've come up with. Um, and there'll definitely be some of that in this year's Lent for me. So I would ask you, not only what are you doing for Lent, but the larger question, how do you think it will help you spiritually to grow your faith this Lent? Just something to think about. Happy Ash Wednesday.